Hello. I wasn't expecting anyone to show up. So, how's it going, Daniel? This is currently a regular world. Um, Hoping to have a realm at some point in time, but right now it's just a regular world. Well, right now this is my section that I'm working on. Um, I mean, you can always send me a friend request, I suppose. You're searching for a friend, huh? Okay. Whoops. Wrong one. Well, it's Yosh Craft, actually, and it's just to play off my name. Damn it, I did it again. Something like that, maybe. That doesn't look very stable. Okay, let's just make it solid. Map or a server. Well, again, it's not a server, it's just a regular world at the moment, but it's a custom map that I'm making right now. So actually, I'm gonna move these out more. So I'm not a good builder, so this is probably pretty terrible. Not gonna lie. I'm more of a command block person, but I am trying my luck with some building. And so far so good, honestly. It's not great, but I like it. Excuse me. I'm not going to be on much longer anyways, but you're more than welcome to ask me some more questions if you'd like. Psychotic Zero, hello on Twitch. You really want to help? Well, I mean, at the moment, I have kind of some people that are helping me out. They're just not on right now. I feel like that's too low. Let's not make it that low. Oh. Gotcha, Robert. Got it. Your gamer tag is color team. Gamer tag is in Xbox. I would assume that means Xbox, because otherwise you'd say PlayStation name or something like that. And mine, whoops, is right here. Inuyasha Master 1, all capitals, and a letter, a number. So you're more than welcome to add me if you would like. That is my gamer tag. Yes, you are correct. That's what I thought. Okay. So I could go out like this. So then they can just kind of fish, because it's going to be filled with water, was my idea. So I'll just have them kind of fish out here. I just kind of randomly put this in too, but having them fish off a pier actually sounds like a decent idea. And right here I want to have, I guess I could do that, make it a solid block. Something like that. That's a not really the greatest looking pier I've ever made, but there we go. Oh, that looks silly. That looks really silly. What if I broke this? Yeah, it would technically not look like it's connected. It's okay. I will fix that and make that look better, hopefully, in the future. But, oh well. Again, not a builder, so that's fine by me. And I think... yeah, I think I'm going to do it. So under this part here, I wanted this over here to be a bridge of some sort. So I put bridge. But I think what I want to do is I want to have, let's see if I can show this, water here, and then maybe water coming underneath that, maybe a little bit more of a lake here, but then it goes underneath the bridge and oh, doesn't have to really go anywhere. It could just kind of stop there. So I'll just have this body of water right here in the middle. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And so the first thing I need to do is I guess punch a hole in here. Sucks because I just made this, but it's not going to be a very big hole though, because I don't see it being that big, honestly. That really doesn't look good. Yeah, whatever. Put some wrong one. So I want it to go through here and over to here. Kind of swing it around here, make it kind of random. So it doesn't have to be huge here. I'll work on the edges later. Just kind of want a general shape here. Okay. What do you know? Have I heard of the game called Hightail? I think so. I think so. Or maybe there was a game that had a similar name to that. I don't quite remember. Let's expand this a little bit more. Come on, there we go. There. Add a little extra shape, not too much, but there we go. Actually, that pier that I just made doesn't look too bad. It's just I feel like it needs more support. Minecraft plus Terraria being developed by Hypixel Studio. Okay, I'm not sure what Hypixel Studio is, but sounds cool. What am I building? Well, I guess I'm just doing a little bit at a time. What I am building is, or was, kind of like a lake area. I just did pretty much all of this dirt here. I did all this, filled out the bottom with the mossy cobblestone. Decided on a whim to put a pier here, which is kind of cool. I mean, not great, but it's cool. And then I also just decided to expand this lake a little bit to go under here, which I'm not sure if I want this to be a bridge or if I want this to just be solid ground with a hole under it. Probably solid ground. And then this is supposed to be the outline of, I guess, the same thing as the bottom of that. So, and then I will have some some walls or whatever pretty much going along the sides. Except for here, like I said, this will be a bridge. I labeled it bridge. I don't know if you saw that or not. And then it will go from down here to the side of this. So it'll actually be quite a an incline right there, now that I look at it. But that'll be for next time. I mean, so yeah. High pixel. Right. Okay. Now I remember. Right. High pixel servers and stuff like that. Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah, I haven't played on it, haven't seen it, um, but I've heard of it. And it's kind of nice to see what is possible with Minecraft in the game, and um, what kinds of things you can create. It's pretty cool, actually. So, um, yeah. Can you add all this into the Minecraft world, or is it like a display world? Can you clarify for me? Like, what exactly are you referring to? Because clearly I'm building it. This is not a display world. This is a world that I expect to um, one day have finished and have other people play on it and stuff like that. Um, it's just going to take a while because I'm doing a lot of the work myself, and that's okay. You know, it's a project, um, and it is fun. Excuse me. Sorry. Let me take a drink. But yeah, can you clarify that for me? Like, add what into the world? Because I got a lot of plans for future stuff. um, excuse me. Also, you know, if you are curious, I'll just throw this out there, and if you don't have it, no problem. Um, if you happen to have something like a Discord or something, it should be in my description if I put it in there correctly. Um, you're more than welcome to join, and I post updates on kind of what I'm doing. Um, if you don't have it, no problem. It's totally fine. It is optional, um, but if you did have it, then you're more than welcome to join, and I can answer more questions there. And like I said, you can kind of see the progress because I like to post pictures of pretty much what I'm building, like right now. So, um, everything you are building, like lake, etc., is it on pause, or is this can be played by others? Um, I mean, it's on pause only because I'm building it, but um, need to get Discord. I'll be in a couple of days. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're more than welcome to. Um, but again, I'm not going to force you. Totally up to you. Um, I mean, I can show you a little bit of what I have. I don't have much. I've already kind of done a lot of stuff on the command side. Um, and I have plans to expand on it, but the basic idea is there. Um, I'm gonna call it for building for now. Um, I'm not much of a builder, so doing little bits here and there is probably better than trying to sit down and do like a huge project for me. It doesn't work like that for me. Um, so I think that's good. I pretty much did half of this yesterday, and I managed to do the rest of it today, and I even built a little pier. So, happy about that, and I will add a little end to it. There we go. Not bad. Build one step at a time. There you go. See, I'm building Rome. That's a nice way of thinking about it. I am currently building Rome. Uh, so, all right. So this is town center. I am not currently building town center. I have another buddy of mine who started helping me with this. He hasn't been on very much, but he started helping me. This is going to be kind of the main area, or will end up being the main area where people, go to, right? This is the hub, essentially, right? There's just kind of like the description says, it's going to be a world where there's a lot of grinding of skills. There's quests and stuff you can do. Eventually I want to get the boss fights and stuff going. That would be pretty cool. And just all sorts of stuff. So yeah, this is the only thing here. Like the very first thing I built was the fountain. I was so impressed with myself. But look at it. It's a crappy little fountain, but I've never built a fountain before, so I was very happy with myself. And there's a command block, which I need to put underneath the pressure plate, but that's not a big deal. So my friend was building all this. I think it looks pretty good so far. And I kind of tried to lay out some stuff. That's what those things are. This is going to be the farming area. Crops, pressure plate for skill related stuff. Let's see, the wood cutting. So that I built. That I actually made that myself. This I actually made myself. The little wood cutting thing. Oh yeah, I was experimenting. Because I was testing this. I put the effects on just to see it. I did that on purpose, but yeah. So essentially, I might try to use armor stands for little things like that, for like an axe in the log or something, little extra bonus things. But that's more of like detailing and making things look pretty. So just ignore that. But anyways, yeah, so wood cutting, lumberjack, that kind of thing. Right here is where you can like sell your stuff and train your skills. And then over here, which I don't. Whoops. Hold on, let me get out of here. I forgot that I cut this down. But down here, basically press the button. For now, you press a button, but it'll be different. And then a tree will respawn over here. So you can kind of like keep knocking down the tree and stuff like that. So I'll just actually leave that there. And then over here, I decided to put the stone, a little resource area or whatever. Here's where you would be able to sell the and train your stuff for mining. And then over here, I'm not going to do it, but there's another button and stuff underneath that will, regenerate these stones. But you can destroy these stones and whatnot. So it is like an RPG, exactly. That's the whole point. That's what I wanted to do. And I tried to make them equally spaced. You can see they kind of make like a little triangle, because these are going to be the three, basically the three main skills that you end up training. Um, there's going to be others, um, but for now I only have the three. Um, and I plan on having like a giant castle, which would be really cool to have a castle because it's supposed to be a medieval town center kind of theme, right? And then so a castle, I feel like it would be fitting. And then this giant, I want to put a giant tower in the background. Either a tower, I haven't decided, either a tower or have a dungeon. Because there's going to be not necessarily, um, gosh, what am I trying to say? Like, I don't know if you've ever played like Diablo um, or something like that, where basically it's like dungeons, right? You keep going down and down, um, and you fight things that are stronger, and then eventually you find a boss or something like, I don't know what exactly I'll do, but I want to do something like that. So, um, but anyways, yeah. Do you have a piece of paper and pen layout like blueprint in real life? Some things I did, but honestly, not really, no. Um, Diablo, yeah. So did I. So did I. I was a master of the original. I really enjoyed the second one. Third one was all right. In fact, I actually didn't play too much of the third one, not because I didn't like it, but just other games. And actually, um, I just installed the third one on my PlayStation, so I actually might see me play that game. So, um, but yeah, no, I really liked Diablo, and that's a little bit of what I was thinking in terms of the like fighting mobs and stuff, and finding loot, and I'm not entirely sure how I want to do it quite yet, but trust me, I know how to make a lot of cool things, so I'm very excited when I get to that project. That'll be nice. The thing that I'm doing now with the terraforming and the building of a lake, and that's boring. Um, yeah, that's really boring. So I'm kind of just doing the not so fun stuff right now, and those I'm not even gonna try to tell you what those are, but those are the shops. Those are the three shops that I have working right now. I'm not even going to try to explain how they work. Took me a little while. Um, so village 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have a bunch of villages, and essentially a village is going to be like, I pictured like you have these islands in the sky, and there's like a village on top of it, and that's where you as a player, you can choose which one you want to go to and where you want to um, basically get your plot of land, and then you just get your plot of land, and there you go. So I had a friend of mine starting Village 1 and Village 2, um, and then Village 3 is the one that we're on right now. Um, so yeah. Um, so here we are. So these diamond squares are plots of land, and I have a very interesting idea for how plots of land are going to work. Um, I am a moderator for another realm, um, and the kind of the main command guy for that world too. Um, and based off of that, um, I just wanted to kind of build my own version of of a world and how I wanted things to look and act and feel. And so this is my attempt at it. And so far so good. I'm really enjoying it. Um, so it's nice. Um, Sorry, just reading what you're saying. Rocket jump. Well, it'll be. I mean, it's not. It's they're islands in the sky. Oh, I guess they would be, kind of like clouds, I guess, if you will. Um, but realistically, it's going to be like the traveling system for this. I kind of actually thought it would be something like, um, well, there's several different ways. So, but the I think Skyrim, okay, and not the fast traveling in terms of you choose a map and you spot on the map and then you go to it, that kind of thing. But the what I wanted to do was have a like a horse-drawn wagon. You know how there's those guys who travel you by wagon and by horse, and in the middle here or somewhere here, um, I wanted to have that guy who could teleport. So I may actually expand this out. Um, a guy who you could talk to and teleport back and forth, kind of thing. So other than that, um, you have to walk and run everywhere, like a real, RPG. You don't just, or if you have a horse, I guess you could ride a horse, right? But technically, well, actually, yeah. Now that I think about it, you could have horses. And I mean, I'm not saying that in terms of you couldn't have horses before, but I'm just thinking like you could technically own a horse. The way that I have the plots of land set up, wow, okay, that's cool. So instead of walking and running everywhere, you could technically have a horse and run around. But then people could technically kill your horse and all that. But hey, who knows? Whatever. That's up to players. Oh, that's fine. Um, what did you? Sorry, I was talking too much and didn't read what you said. Um, the agua squares, they're diamond blocks, is what they are, but that's okay. Um, Functional or normal tiles as a land plot layout. At the moment, they are just a land plot layout. Um, I figured I would use diamonds because diamonds shine pretty brightly, don't they? But no, this will be just, in the end, it will end up being a grass block or a square. So this will all be grass at some point. Um, and then um, there will be things like the barrier blocks here um, that will actually kind of go up and prevent people from going in and out of the areas. Um, so this will be your own personal plot of land that only you can, go into. That'll be how it works. So I know you like the diamond squares, but it will be grass, and then you build your own house, your trees, your farm animals, your crops, your anything and everything. You got this plot of land to work with. So, yep. So that'll be fun. So there are a total. I kind of just did it randomly, and I didn't know I made it even, but I have 10 squares. So there's 5 there. Wait. Yep, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's a 5th one back there. So there's actually only 10. I could, and I could easily expand this to have like 12 or 16 or something, but for now, I wanted to do 10. 'Cause I don't know how much energy I'm going to have for just building, so we'll see how that goes. What else did you say? Islands in the sky with diamonds? Well, sort of. Sort of. 2 minecart systems, a train with conductor that you activate. I mean, yeah, you could do something like that. Um, See, the thing about the villages, right? This is number 3, and I have a few open right now. Is that what I told my couple people who started to help me anyway? I basically told them, okay, here's a couple things that I want, but otherwise, go for it. You build whatever you want, right? And so, if they decide to add some mine carts and rails and stuff like that, I mean, by all means, they can. As long as it doesn't lag everything, then I'm fine with it. Um, so, be a sewer-like system. Probably not in this area. Um, in the town center, there could be, maybe. I can always put that. In fact, you know what? I'll do that right now. Oh, I'm not promising anything, but I'll tell you what. For the ideas, right now I'm going into my Discord, and I am going to go to my quote ideas I'd like to try is what I called it, and I'm going to add sewer system under town center with a question mark, because it's an idea. It was a suggestion you just brought up, so there you go. It is now in my ideas, and so now I will look and consider it in the future. How about that? So, yeah, no, I appreciate the ideas, and I am open to suggestions. Um, Obviously, I'll decide whether to put it or not, but yeah, I'm good for ideas and suggestions. I like that, so thank you. Um, and you know what? That might not be a bad idea because there are some things I am thinking of. I I have them written down for skills and stuff like that. I was working on skills today, trying to figure out what do I want to have, how do they work, all that stuff, and I wrote it down on this piece of paper right here. That's what that is. It's right like that, and it's a little notebook, and I pretty much have all these skills written down, from basic, intermediate, and advanced skills, and I feel like maybe a couple of them might fit in a dark or sewer-like kind of theme. So who knows? Maybe that'd be good. Because I mean, not everything's going to be in buildings. Not everything's going to be out in the open like the other 3 skills I showed you. Um, you know, like questing and stuff is going to be wherever it goes, right? There's no set place for it. But I'm thinking something like maybe like um, for alchemy or for potion making or something. I can easily think of maybe some sort of witch-like NPC that lives in the sewers or lives in some sort of dark place. I don't want to have like a witch hut or anything like that. There's no swamp, nothing like that. I just, you know, So the thing I think of is like, okay, well, someone who's hidden away from the rest of the group, right? Um, and she could have a nice little home in the sewer, I guess. Um, uh, who knows? Who knows? I mean, there's lots of ideas. I haven't thought of anything that far advanced. I just thought of what skills do I want to have in there. And right now, I'm going to count them right now, okay? So where's my pen? I'm going to count how many skills I have planned. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I didn't realize I had that many. 23 skills. Some of them are going to be kind of passive skills. Um, just um, you work on these skills, and based off of those skills, this skill gets leveled up, I guess. I don't know how to explain that, but um, yeah. So I would overall, because let's see, one, and I think I was working on that one last. So I don't have everything planned yet, but I think I have 2, maybe 3 skills that are kind of more passive. So I'd say I have about 20 skills lined up that I'd like to do. That would be pretty cool. So, and yeah, this will definitely be a, like you said, an RPG or some sort of role-playing thing. You can easily do that. Where you can just have your own adventure, right? And there will pretty much always be something to do, um, at least in terms of like grinding skills and stuff, because that's going to take you forever to grind the skills, and I did that on purpose. It's supposed to be just something where you just do your thing, hang out, have fun, all that. So, should be fun. Should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I'm already here. I was gonna go back to town, but I'm actually gonna work on this next time. So, so you'll probably see me on uh, doing some streams from time to time of this. And for now, it's just going to be terraforming and landscaping and pretty much the same thing of what I've been doing. This is going to take me a while because, again, I'm not really that great at it. Um, and I do like to do it section by section, as you said. Um, but once this is done, the thing I'm really excited about working on is the plot of lands. Because I have all these different ideas for um, how a plot of land is going to work. Um, and I am just really looking forward to, like, excuse me, technically I could do that because this plot of land terraforming is done around it, and I mean I could do one right now. I could, but what I would rather do is I think I would like to do all the all the boring and just mindless terraforming around here that I know I hate, um, and I'd rather get that done out of the way as quickly as possible so I can do the fun stuff. Because, like I said, command blocks are my thing. I really enjoy it. So, um, yeah, it's like a foundation. There you go. This is, and the thing about the terraforming is that the more and more it's done, actually the more inspired I'm going to be because I'm going to be like, whoa, I'm almost done with this. And then once I'm done with, I guess, however much I want to get done with, then I can work on the plot of land. And then once the plot of land's done, I can see it in action with the landscape, and oh, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to that moment. Um, but what I would like to do before I can, um, let's see, before I can really, because I have a couple testers already um, that are gonna try it out for me first. But firstly, I'm gonna test it all, and then secondly, they're gonna test it all. And I'd like to have a couple plots of land ready to buy um, in the game, of course. And then I would like to get the um, uh, like the tutorial finished, started and finished. That shouldn't take too long, but um, yeah. And then I'd like to get kind of just like a little bit of like just helping them get started, so they got at least something to do. They don't just come in and go, "Oh, okay, I finished the tutorial and got a plot. Now what?" Right? I got to give them a little bit more to try out and work with. So um, we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be a long journey, but I'm looking forward to it. It's fun, and I'm just looking forward to having people try it out and test it, and yeah. So add to the backdrop. Give you some ideas on what to do while terraforming. That's true. That's true because I'm kind of just winging it, honestly. Um, that mountain could be a hobble hole. There you go. That's something that I like to include as well is little Easter eggs and little hidden things here and there, but maybe not to the point where. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to be leaving in just a couple minutes here. Um, but just little things that they can kind of see and go like, oh, hey, look, there's a thing over there, and that's kind of cool. Um, so who knows? Who knows? Um, few blocks and redstone, and people are able to create vast worlds. Yeah, it's very true. It's very true. Um, a solid outlook. Well, yeah. I mean, I've been, like I said, there's another world that I've been working on with another buddy of mine, and uh, we've been working on it for uh, not just him and I, but several builders and other people as well. So I'll give them credit. But um, yeah, we've been working on it for over a year, and it's gotten to a really, really good point. And like I said, um, I wanted to try my own luck, and just I had different ideas of how I would do things, and here we are. So I'm using all of that knowledge and all those skills that I've learned to make my own thing. And I'll tell you what, I mean, I'm not saying that I am a a master or a wizard or anything like that when it comes to command blocks, but I I know a lot about command blocks, um, and I can probably figure out some solutions and stuff if you give me time. And that's what I had to do. Lots of problem solving and testing and trying and all that over the last year. And now I just I wanna give it a go. So that's what I'm doing. So and yeah, like I said, Discord. Um, just feel free to join whenever you can. No rush, no big deal if you change your mind either. Um, but that's probably where I'm going to be posting updates and um, probably images that you'll see here, right? Um, so like right here, I could take a screenshot and post it in the Discord, right? And you've already seen it because it's right here, but for those people who aren't in the stream, I'll just do little updates and stuff like that. So, yeah. So what we will do right now is, I think we're going to call it a stream. It is 12 o'clock. It is midnight here right now where I am. And unfortunately I have work, so I need to get some rest. But I will be working on this more tomorrow. And I think what I'm going to do is not necessarily the lake, like this little part here. I may work on this part right here. But I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to work on this plot of land right here. And just like this one, I'm going to go around the whole outside of this square and do the terraforming, I think, for that. So I'll do all of that, and then probably, like I said, very steep incline, decline, whatever you want to call it here, and then kind of set myself up right here so that way the bridge is ready to go whenever I decide to attempt to make a bridge. That'll probably be later. I'm not too worried about the bridge. It's more of the dirt and terraforming that I'm gonna focus on. So yeah, so that'll be tomorrow. I'm gonna work on this plot of land right here. So we are going to go ahead and call it quits for now. Don't mind my money. I'm just filthy rich, you know. That's what testing does, is it gets you really rich really fast. So yeah, there we go. So as you can see, I got different versions of the world. I like to do backups and all that stuff. So here it is right here. There's a little screenshot. So but yeah, I just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Should I just call you Ants? I'll just call you Ants for now. I don't know anyone else named Ants, so it's a unique name. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in the Discord whenever you can. And if I'm not on tomorrow, I will probably still work on stuff. Whether or not I stream, I'll try to, but we'll play it by ear. So, but yeah. Anyways, you have yourself a good evening, I guess, and I look forward to seeing you around. So, have a good one.